Welcome to the Divine Healing Channel. If you're new here, I just want to explain a little bit about how my readings work. And I'm going to start with, okay, for example, today I was out on a nature walk and I was seeing a lot of birds. I mean, a lot of birds, eagles, crows, ravens, small birds, little finches, all kinds. And I did a meditation outside as well. And I just kept thinking, boy, the feathers, like, does this mean the angels are going to be wanting to do a message today? And I heard yes. And I'm just like, oh, well, the angels are here, because when I'm seeing a lot of birds and there's a lot of, the feathers, it brings up the angels usually. And I got back and I sat down to do like a ritual, like I usually do. Like I light my candle, I meditate a few minutes, I feel the energy, I clear my space. I just talk to spirit a little bit, see what they want. They had me bring out a lot of mythical type things. My dragon, which is usually here, my dragon's usually here, but they asked me to put the owl a center stage and bring out my owl carving here. And they actually even had me put on my unicorn pants. I have unicorn pants. So they asked me to wear my unicorn pants, and then they had me put my unicorn horn here to light it up. And I thought, what is going on with all these mythical beings? And they also had me put music on. And the music actually is called, what is it called? Oops, messing this up. I don't know. Anyway, the hertz is 111. But when I sat down to start this ritual, it was 12:34 on the clock, and I thought 1, 2, 3, 4. That's interesting. So 12s might be significant. The number 34 has been really significant the past few days. So then I got back and I was just shuffling. I had some cards that I had left. I had a couple decks that I had left out. This one here is one of my tarots. I left it out and I was just shuffling it. I was cleaning them while I was going on my walk, and I wasn't planning on using them for this reading. I actually wasn't planning on even doing a reading today. And I just noticed that my wing here is really standing out too. And then I noticed these three mythical creatures also. There's a unicorn and a mermaid and a Pegasus here. And I thought, what is going on? And then this heart, this rose here is like inside the heart. And I'm like, what is this all going on? So Spirit has this important message apparently that they want to bring. And I think that they were talking to me about the universal law. So I was shuffling the cards a little bit just to get them ready to put back in the box, and these three cards popped out. So the Hierophant popped out here, and the Hierophant is about how, like, she sits here, she does a ritual, she connects to spirit, she's on this spiritual journey, and like she has this strong connection. She lights a candle, I light a candle, you know what I mean? So this is something that perhaps you're wanting to do, or you don't know where to begin. I mean, she even has crystals here. I mean, she even has her feather. So, and then also I noticed, like the wings. And I thought, oh, okay, you want this to be part of the reading. And, Spirit's like, absolutely. So, and then the King of Air. And if you look really closely at the King of Air, which is like the King of Swords in the tarot deck, he looks like he has a beak. His face actually looks like a bird. And I thought, well, this is interesting. I wonder where this is all going to go. And again, he also has a lot of feathers, just loose feathers, and, the wings. Okay, and then the next card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, the king, I should probably go back to what the King of Air means. The King of Air, it represents, truth. Like you think before you act, even though, like, see here, this is like you're bringing in spirit, but you're still thinking, this is still like thinking about it, making sure that you're making the right decisions. You're using your reason. your authority and your intellect. And it's about like rules and laws, which I thought, well, that's weird because, Spirit wanted me to talk about the law of the universe today. And then I'm also, it, yeah, and it actually, in the card, it actually, in the description of this card, it actually brings up the universal law. And so then the Wheel of Fortune, that card is luck. That card means, synchronicity as well, because see how the heart, you could be seeing hearts, you could be seeing these colors. I mean, you could just be like seeing stars. I mean, anything. You could really literally be seeing the number 10, the number 5. And then actually when I started this video too, it was like when I started my ritual, it was 12:34 on the clock. But then when I actually started the recording, it was 1:11. So I was just like, okay, these numbers must be very significant for somebody. But the Wheel of Fortune, oh, Spirit, it's almost like whatever you've been trying to create, it's like your gamble's going to pay off. The Wheel of Fortune. So they asked me to keep these cards out. I said, fine, I can do that, no problem. Whatever you want, Spirit. This is your rodeo. I just come along to, bring the information. So I am going to, with that, before I get the reading started, hold on. Hold on just a moment. I get an interruption. Okay, sorry for that interruption. Sometimes that happens. Now, Spirit said, for all the people that have joined and subscribed to the channel, this message is going to be for you directly today. So I'd like to welcome you in. And for all that are returning, thank you. And this also is going to be for you because for everyone that's new, they want me to just show you how I call and ground the energy into my space. And this is for protection. So that I'm only dealing with the energies that are from the light. So this is how I do it. I call upon universe consciousness of the highest realms for the highest good of humanity to work through me. Allow me the privilege to channel for only the purest light of source. Allow me to channel in a way that also serves my highest good. I ask for the universe protection from negative energies, and I call upon Mother Earth Gaia to ground me and connect to source through me. And with that, if my guides are ready, I heard we are ready. So I was also, for me, what happens is I've been getting a lot of crackling around me the past few days. And I've come to realize that when I'm getting that crackling sound, it's like popping and crackling. And it almost sounds like if glass were to break, not shatter, but if a glass, how it makes that sound, but it makes that crackly sound at the same time. That is, those I've come to realize are my angels. Are angels, not my angels, but they are the angels that want to bring this message. So I think that's why I was seeing all the feathers and wings today on the birds. They also asked me to bring out these owls. I'm not really sure what that is. And then he's got like this owl mask on almost. So this is going to be a very wise message. So this is going to be another really important message. And something about the mythical creatures. I don't know, maybe you believe in the mythical creatures, which is really good if you do, because mythical creatures actually used to exist on this planet, and now they just live in a higher realm that we can't access unless we connect spiritually. So with that, Spirit, normally what they do is they have me pull out cards and set them aside, or a book, and then they said they want me to do that again today. Okay, what book do you want? They want me to pull out the book called Self-Care, I think. Has a heart on it. Okay. Self-Love. Self-Love Notes is the name. The heart. And all these petals. And you know, like this is Forever Rose too that I received on Valentine's Day from somebody that's very important to me. And yeah. So I was just like, you know, and it has so much of Gaia. It has like a bark from a tree and it has these like leaves and, you know, these stones and moss. And, you know, it just this represents me so well because I spend so much time. And, you know, it's nice where it's winter here to have a little bit of, you know, a bit of Gaia, Mother Earth in my space. And I mean, that's like why I have these rocks here because, well, this rock, you know, I found on a beach, but this here, I don't know why I'm even talking about this. They just want me to talk about it. I don't know what that means. This is actually lava from a volcano in Greece, I believe it was, or my daughter went away and she brought it back. And this is a fossil, a fossil. What is that? A fossil that has been, a plant actually has been fossilized into the stone. I don't know if you can see that. You see that fossiled. Anyway, she found that when she was around 10 years old and I've always kept it. I just thought it was really the most amazing thing. And it is like one of the, you know, so it's really a part of the earth. And, I don't know how I had this now. I think I had it the other way. You know, yeah, so it's, you know, these are like big things. When it comes to Gaia, I'm very, much a part of Gaia. I spend a lot of time in nature. I spend a lot of time on nature walks. I spend a lot of time in the woods if I can get there. Yeah, so that's why I have all these things here. And I very much believe in the mythical creatures. So, and I do work with them. Oops. Okay. They want the owlode. I'm not really sure what the point is. Sometimes it's just so that they can repeat the messages over and over. They just want those messages to be repeated. And repeating those messages is their way to try to show you that they are here, that they, the angels are here, your guides are here, your spirit is just not going to stay. Your ancestors are here, like the people that, you know, have passed away that you've loved and they love you. They're all here. They're always here for you. And you can and will connect with them if you follow a lot of the teachings that I have for you. And Spirit, do you want me to pull anything out right now? Okay, so they want me to use this book at the end. And this, and whatever I pull out here will be whatever is here. They also had asked me to bring out my ruins. So I will be pulling out a few of my ruins today, which I don't normally do publicly. These are things that I do on my own in my, you know, quiet times. So, and actually on the TV, they had me put this music and, it has a seahorse and it looks like a portal. But the seahorse is out of the water. The water is underneath and the seahorse is actually like floating around above the water. And also so are the plants. That's interesting. I'm not really sure why they had me pull out this music, but they had me changed a couple times, which usually has something to do with the reading as well. So if Spirit is ready, you want to tell me what you want to start with. I want to just make sure that you're going to be able to see everything. Yep, I think you can. Okay, so So let me just get this going here. I'm kind of distracted at the moment, sorry. Okay, Spirit, where do you want to begin? They want me to bring down a dragon card as well. And this one, this deck here. So dragon riders. So there's angels and masters and stuff that are on these dragons. Ooh, she's pretty. Mother Mary. Okay, so and they're gonna have me set that aside. They want me to pull down an angel number as well. So I'm not sure who this message is going to be for, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, Spirit. I have a lot of like anxiety, anticipation. I'm not really sure how to express it because I feel energy, I read energy. So yeah, they just made me make note of the other owl that's sitting here too. So okay, there's something about these owls. You might see owls. Okay. Ooh. The Cat Joker, number 7. The time has come for action. You will receive all only by being prepared to give all. And you know what? The Fortune card also talks about action. That it's time for action. Okay. And on the bottom. Okay. We'll read later what that Joker, Cat Joker is. You might have a cat too. Or like cats. What else, Spirit? Oh, the angel number, yeah. Been asking to pull all of these angel numbers out lately. 1144, leveling up. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you could be leveling up. Oh, that's probably why they want me to teach you about the laws of attraction, the law of the universe. But they specifically said just the first 3. Now, the first 3 laws of the universe, let me just talk about those. One is divine oneness. That is where you learn that everything is connected. We're all connected. Animals, plants, the universe, everything, all the humans, everything, good or bad, all connected. And the other one is the law of vibration. And then the other one is law of action, Spirit. And this one talks about action, right? Let's say action. Yeah, it's time for action. And so does the wheel. So that's messages. That's 3 messages right there about action. Wow, Spirit. And the vibration, that would be, oh, Spirit, I get it now. And the Hierophant is spiritual connection, so that we're all connected as one. Once you learn those first 3, oh, Spirit, this is going to be amazing. That's why the angels are here. When the angels come, they bring the most amazing messages. They bring the information of the universe for us all to understand in a simple way. Okay, the energy is like messing with my light here. I cut the deck and they said, no, we said under the deck, not 1, 2, 3, 4. And didn't I start with how I talked about 1234? Potential. Spirit. And see, when I'm connecting to Spirit, sometimes my mind is on one thing and they're telling me something else. So I'm not, I thought they said cut the deck, and they actually said the bottom of the deck. So I have to, I just need a moment here to stay I need to connect back into the energy. I kind of got a little excited about the law of attraction, and oh, it just blows me away. You just have no idea. And I'm so cold because of the angels, the energy that comes. I need to just clear my space. I just need to read the energy for a minute here. I got too excited now to, like, this anticipation that I have going on. I don't know what this excitement's all about. Okay, let me clear. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I just needed a moment. Okay, Spirit, what else? They're asking me to bring out angels and auras. And this one. A little more wings. Okay, here we go. Let's just get into this here. And I'm going to move all these books because they want me to read those two. Okay. They usually have me read these ones. And then they want the Sword of Light. And, you know, funny, Sword of Light, because the King of Air is actually the, in the tarot, it's the King of Swords. So this is an Archangel, Michael. And it says here, you are a child of unfathomable beauty and light. Okay. Which deck first? This one? Okay. Okay. They want me to use the ruins, but they want me to put the ruins on top of these cards here. So they don't want me to cover up these first three cards. They want me to use... Okay, so whoever you are, whoever's going to see this reading, this is a very important message to get you to understand those first three laws, to get you started on your path of self-healing, of... yeah, and I noticed that these three, like that owl just keeps staying out, and these three... oh, look, and I didn't realize that that's a fairy, too. Oh, look, and another wing. Two fairies. Yeah, see, they keep talking about the... Yeah, and then the key, Spirit. Yeah, they're talking about these mythical creatures. You might really resonate with fairies, or unicorns, or Pegasus, or seahorses like that, mermaids. Like that type of energy. What's this? Oh my God, and it's a dragon on another fairy. I'm not even kidding. There's like fairy, dragon, unicorn, mermaid, fairy, Pegasus, wings. Wow. Yeah, they're saying for you, that could be the key. That could be the key. Okay, what's this here? Divine self. Intuition, balance, connection to spirit. Look at that. And it comes right under the spiritual, the Hierophant. That spiritual connection. Intuition. Geez, Spirit. The number 2. Okay. So 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. I mean, you don't have to be seeing these numbers, but... what's going on? Oh, okay. I thought that box, the card box, but it didn't. Okay, so what's the one for the King of Air, Spirit? Okay, Spirit, the King of Air. Sorry, my mind trailed off because I was thinking about this card, and I was just thinking about like how it's all about you know, like the divine self, like that oneness. And that's the first law, is to understand that you are an individual But individually, you have to connect with spirit, you have to connect with Mother Earth, and you have to connect with a higher source, your higher self. And then when you do that, you realize how we are all interconnected in the fabric of the universe. And that's the first universal law. Okay, Spirit. So number 2 for the universal law is vibration. So you need to be in like your power. See the humor, perspective, wisdom, playful, levity. That's too many, Spirit. Okay, yeah, it's too many. But what they're saying here is that with the King of Swords / King of Air in this deck, that vibration is what you need. Like, you need to have that vibration. Like, when you connect, you need to have like a high vibration to stay in this connected communication, accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. And seeing this is the truth, the card of truth, and have that good communication. It's number 18 as well. Yeah. You need to have that confidence. Yeah. Okay, so what is the Fortune's Wheel, Spirit? Okay, they're asking me to cut the deck again. Cut it? The Fortune's Wheel. Evolution. Look. Empowerment, transformations, protected, and preparedness. Absolutely, that's the action that they're talking about with the Wheel of Fortune. You see all that action going on around her, all the swirls. Yeah, it's the empowerment. It's to help empower you to bring in and transform. That's the action. It brings in that transformation. They want to know that you're well protected, though. On this journey, you're well protected. Oh, Spirit. Yeah, and they were, you know what? And they were talking about the colors. And I was saying how, like, even with this one, the synchronicities, these could be the synchronicities that they've been talking about. You could be getting synchronicities through messages, through communication, like this card says, communication, through the heart, like I was talking about there, like the hearts. You could be seeing hearts. You can be getting communication through music and colors, even. Like, even in the mail, you could be getting, like, messages, not just through numbers, but through colors. That's why they, oh, and then, oh my gosh, I just realized the butterfly, that's also transformation. Yeah. Happiness, vibrancy, and energy with hope. Yeah. That's being in that childlike energy. That's the vibration, the happiness. Look, and you know, you see that they're sitting around that campfire. See how they're sitting around that campfire here? I don't know if you get enough light to see that. And they're talking about, like, having that intimacy with spirit, being honest, not just with the people around you, but with yourself. And you'll notice that how they're playing that game, you know, when you say, somebody will start off like and say a few things, and then that person repeats it, and it goes all the way around, and it gets to the last person, and that person tells the story, and then everybody's laughing because it's like, that's nothing of what it started off. So you have to be careful. They're talking about, be careful about that. When you're doing your communications, like with other people, like, you got to be careful not to be like gossiping or speaking dishonestly, expressing yourself from your heart, that kind of thing. That's the kind of communication they're talking about. And that is the law of vibration that keeps, you know, because when you get into that gossip, it lowers your vibration. When you talk about people and say things that aren't true, it lowers your vibration. It certainly does. Yeah, and you attract the things that you don't want. So you can attract nasty things to you. Not nasty things. Well, yeah, I guess people that are not. Look, and there are more butterflies. Change is coming. That's what they're talking about. If you're doing this type of or wanting to do this type of thing, to do that connection with spirit, you have to find that balance. And I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. And look at all these butterflies again. And let go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to serve your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Okay, so what they're talking about here is they're talking about how to let go of old energy. And it's like, like the 1, 2, 3, 4 here, that's just like one step. And then you're on your second step, and then you're on your third step, and then you're on your fourth. Those are the what they're talking about. Now, with the letting go, they're talking about you can call in Archangel Michael, and he can come in and sever those old energies from you. So at the end of every day, when you go to bed, you call in Archangel Michael, and you picture these cords that are coming from your chakras, from all your chakras, from your base, your sacral, your solar, your heart, your throat, your third eye, on your forehead, your crown. And you picture all these cords that are coming from you, and you ask Archangel Michael to sever those cords. And then you call back all your power, and then you go to sleep every night. And that will keep things out of your energy. What's this? You are ready for more. And look at the flower. Look. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now it's time to make the changes you have been contemplating. And I started in the beginning and said, I think that you might be wanting to tap into these kind of energies, and that's what these readings are going to help you do. I'm just going to do this one here because they don't want me to cover up the Hierophant here. So okay, so I'll do it this way so I can still read the messages here. But it's all about that balance here, that the balance is very important. And your connection, now perhaps that you've, regain your focus. See, I think that has to do with your communication because, so trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. And this is Archangel Michael, because this is his deck. This is the emblem of Archangel Metatron. I do wear that when Spirit asks me to put it on. Today, not necessary because there's so many angels around me. I don't need that protection today. But see how they're talking about to regain your focus. Like you could be getting into this, and it's really hard to change that. It takes time to change those small little things. Sometimes just catching yourself doing it when you're communicating with other people, it does take time, but you always got to remember to stay in honesty and compassion. Use as much accuracy about your, you can't be lying. And, if you want to have an intimacy with spirit, you have to be your true authentic self as much as possible. Now, it's not like you can't make mistakes because, mistakes are mistakes. We're all human. We're here to learn all these lessons, and that's what these readings are for, is to teach you. So the first 3 laws of look, there's something you need that came out twice. Look at that. And the double bird, someone new is coming. Now, empowerment, transformation, protected, and preparedness. And that comes out on the Wheel of Fortune. So someone new is coming. An important relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. And I was talking about all the birds that I was seeing today, and I knew it had a lot to do with feathers. And when I get that, the angels are always here. So someone is coming into your life, and they're going to, this luck, maybe you're wishing for somebody new. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe that through your spirituality, you're like, oh, spirit, like, you know, God, source, whatever, higher self, however you refer to it, whatever it is in your religion, or the way you view the world. I don't, everybody is different, and this message is for everyone. So you could be from any walk of life, it does not matter, because we are all connected as one. That's the first universal law to learn. We are all connected as one. And you know, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, I don't know why they put this in my mind, but they were just saying how, like, you know, you can see, sometimes you'll see videos about an animal that is in that, say, like a kitten has been abandoned, and then a dog will come along and find that kitten and pull that kitten into its mouth, and then take it home and drop it in the feet, in front of the feet of its owner. That's because those animals connect, and they know on that energetic level, they know that they're, you know, they're help. It's beautiful. That's all I know. I mean, they've even, like, animals like that are in, like, zoos that are, like, injured or whatever and can't go back into the wild. They will actually sometimes, you know, let a dog, like a puppy, and a tiger grow up together, because it gives them that companionship. And I mean, the tiger could easily eat the dog, but it doesn't. It you know, it becomes part of its family. You know what I mean? It's like they're interconnected, so it doesn't matter. It's beautiful, spirit. Okay, so let it go. There's a situation that's no longer serving you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. So remember when I told you that, you know, and I talked about that? Like, this is double confirmation for that. So they're asking me to put this up here because there's something that you have to begin any of this. You need to, I mean, letting go isn't something that you can just do in a day. That is something that it takes time. All of this takes time, something that you can just sit down and do in a day. Now, I'll just explain my situation a little bit, because I was born, naturally born with all these psychic abilities, and I hid these abilities my entire life. I grew up in a family that there was a lot of alcoholism, there was a lot of trauma-based issues going on, and I was born into that. And I come from I have a lot of siblings. I have 12 brothers and sisters, and all still living to this day, except for one that died at 4 months old. Now, my parents came from the type of era that, you know, children are to be seen and not heard, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't really know how to explain it. However, it basically, that's why I hid my gifts. Though, throughout the years growing up, I do know that my mother would talk about things that were spiritual, that, you know, when my father's mother passed away, my mother saw her at the foot of her bed. You know, before her baby, actually one of her babies passed away, she saw her, my grandmother, or my father's mother, at the foot of her bed. So my mother could see spirit. I can see spirits as well. I've seen them plenty throughout the years. And look, there's another owl standing out here. Okay, spirit. So I guess, so for me, I was just basically, you know, like a couple steps away from being able to do this kind of work. Now, for people that have not ever tapped into that energy, it takes time. Like, that's why they're talking about this ritual, to find a ritual for yourself that works. Like, put on this healing music, you know, light a candle, sit in a quiet space that you just, you know, like, she has like her little table, and she has her crystals and her feather and her candle, and like, it's a ritual. So doing that ritual every day will help you connect. You know, like, you find that quiet, you know, I mean, it's intuition, and intuition, it's just like spirit. I just don't even know what to say. Okay, so they want me to pull out the ruins here, and then they're going to get me to read those cards. Okay, and everybody does the ruins different. Wow. They came out fast. Oh, this was Spirit. This is amazing. This one is called Algiz. And I'll tell you what Algiz is. It's spiritual protection against negative energies. So you're highly protected here. Usually I have to shake them and jiggle them around a little bit, but today, oh my goodness. This is called Uruz. This is Uruz. And Uruz is the potential within, emotional strength, vitality, and power. Oh, Spirit. And that's what they're talking about here. Oh, where'd that other one go? Oh, it's over here. I think I might have lost one. And this is Jera. Jera is the name, I think. I'm just making think for a second here. Yeah, Jera. Oh, it means that in the tarot, it actually means fool. And the fool, don't get me wrong, the fool is when like you're moving on, you're taking that leap. It's that like, oh, the transformation spirit. You're going to you're reaping the rewards. Look at that. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. That's what the luck is. The reaping rewards is the Wheel of Fortune. Can you believe how these come out? This is amazing. Okay, so you want me to start with this one? No. They said start with the Joker. So we're going to do the Joker first. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Okay, so you can see it. Number 7. What deck is that? Oh, yeah. The new book. Oh, nope, that's not the book. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, because this is like it's like a dragon deck, so I was looking for the dragon riders. Okay, number 7. All these numbers could mean something to you too. And see here you get 27 and 28. So again, it's like just taking those steps. Okay, I'm gonna, do you want me to read that? Oh my God, look, and it's actually the ritual. The Joker is associated with the vibration of the magic number 7 and the ruin Gibo. Oh, that's probably what is that why you threw it? I don't know, that got lost on the floor somewhere. One of my ruins ended up on the floor. I wonder if that's the Gibo. I bet you that's Gibo that's on the floor. Okay. So, and Gibo, it's funny that they're bringing up the ruin because I never, I didn't realize. Okay, I'm just going to let it go because, wow. Now is the time to make an active contribution to your destiny. You are at a crossroads. Like I said, I think you wanted to do that. Oh, gee, Spirit. Which path will you choose? This card will guide you onto the light-filled path of your destiny. Treat it with respect and perform the ritual it describes. Wow, I'm blown away actually. It is important to understand the meaning of self-sacrifice. It is only on the path of self-sacrifice that you will experience genuine transformation. See what I mean? How these cards will be about the entire reading, all the important things. Wow. Nothing stays the same. Those who seek to change themselves and their lives must surrender their old being. And that's what they keep talking about, that letting go of the situations that no longer serve you. Spirit, you're blowing me away. This is a sacrifice that must be made. At this point in your life, it is essential for making progress along the path of your soul. Perform the following ritual at the same time every day for 7 days. And this is what I was talking about, that ritual, doing it every day. Okay, so this is gonna help you to let go of and bring in this transformation. Okay, so the ritual is, in your mind, draw a blue protective circle around yourself. This is being in your meditation. So you sit down, you light your candle, And that blue light actually is usually Mother Mary. Okay, alternatively, imagine breathing blue light into your aura. When then using your right hand, and then it has in brackets left hand if you are left-handed, or a ritual dagger, draw a pentagram in the air in front of you. So you start here, you go back, you go over, you go down, and you go back up. Okay, so I'll show you so that it'll show you the arrows here. So the pentagram, I'll tell you what that pentagram is. That is not like evil and all that like they say. So this pentagram here, you see how the arrows are? Now, a pentagram, what that means, I'm going to tell you right now, is the pentagram, these are like the elements of the earth, and then the top one is actually spirit, connecting to spirit. That's what that star means. Or the Star of David, I guess you could call it the Star. Oh my God, that's why my star is sticking out like literally right here. I was noticing this star. Oh my gosh, Spirit, you just... Okay, so you draw the lines of the pentagram as if it were made of light. So you have to imagine that light, okay? Practice in advance by following the lines in this illustration with your finger as indicated by the arrows and the numbers. Okay, so then say the following magic formula aloud. Oh my God, this is like huge. With this call and with my plea, I create the power of the center. With the power of magic and the aid of the spiritual world, I free my boundless, shining magic power. From this day on, may it help me to recognize new paths and new opportunities clearly and distinctly. The shining light of my divine magic dispels all the shadows and obstacles in my path. I am ready to acknowledge this. I am ready to accept the truth. Since now is the time for easy and radiant paths, I welcome the light of transformation in the highest level. I am ready to surrender my old being in order to shine anew in an unexpectedly powerful light. I will grow beyond myself and follow the path of happiness for the good of all beings in all worlds. That's why they're talking about that. The first universal law of all being one, connected is one. For the good of all beings in all worlds, in all of time, and in every dimension, this is my magic, so shall it be. The appearance of the cat and the number 7 indicate that you should now trust the magic of your heart. You have been given a light that forges a deep bond with the mystery of life. Over the coming few days, fill your path with love, even more than usual. Love each moment, love each thing, love each person that you meet, and you will become the magic of your heart. The number 7 will guide you onto your paths. That is amazing, Spirit. I never read that card before. Okay, so that's why the let go card keeps coming up. And that's why I said, like you have to begin here, but it doesn't mean that it has to happen all at once. But your first step has to just start to let go. Okay, so now they want me to do, and this is transformation, this butterfly. It's all about the transformation. Doing what in my readings. If you're new to my readings will help you transform your entire life. It will help you connect. I mean, you got spiritual protection right here with the ruins. I mean, even the ruins back it up. Wowzers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This just is blowing my mind here. And then when I started my ritual, literally my ritual, it was 12:34 on the clock. So let's see what this says. Yes, changes for the better are hurtling your way. This is a powerful number for progress. Filled with forward momentum, remember to keep your eyes on the prize. and drop any unnecessary burdens. Shed the old and step into the new. Again, it's just repeating like God, Spirit. Keep putting in that hard work. Your angels are noticing all you're doing and gently nudging you toward the right path. That's why if you're here on my readings and you're listening to my readings, if you want more information, just subscribe, like, and share, because this could help people that you know as well. So this is about moving forward, and the momentum of moving forward. That's why it's like, just that's why I was saying earlier, just like one and then two steps, and then before you know it, you're on 4 steps. You're 4 steps from wherever you began. Keeping faith in your abilities, positive change, and good things are coming. Now, their affirmation here is, my hard work and determination always pays off. And that's why they're talking about someone new is coming. They're talking about all this transformation. They've repeated this transformation. I don't even know how many times now. Okay, is that it, Spirit? Oh, they want me to bring out this book. Oh, I just knocked something down. Oh, I think it might have been that ruin. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if that was the jar? I'm going to look for it here. Oh, shoot. It was on the book. Oh, I dropped it somewhere. I'm going to have to look for it. Well, that's a bummer. I bet you any money that's that Gibo that they're talking about, that cat joker. Okay, Spirit, do you want to give me a page? They said no, they want me to do this with the book and then just open it. Here. Oh, look at that. And it talks about pathways here. It's this one they want here. Page 103. Okay. So they're talking about, okay, you want me to read pathways too? Okay, they're talking about pathways. I don't know if this, I don't know. When the open highway appears overwhelming, it is okay to exit, to find smaller pathways and a slower pace, to reach your destination. Pathways. That's why I was saying, like, you don't have to do it all at once. It's not going to happen all at once. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes rituals to make it happen. Okay, so the real message here is real courage. That's what it's called, real courage. So kick the self-doubt rocks out of your path. Knock them off your track. Break away those self-imposed restraints and fully exhale any anxiety attacks. Resist the second-guessing traps or anything threatening to snatch you back into yesterday's reality. Face that looming fear. Beat it back and down until it is black and blue, finally cowering and whimpering away. Then do the thing anyway, even if it frightens the crap out of you. Real courage. It does take courage to step into this because, like I said, when I was reading this card and it was in the book and it had that pentagram, and the first thing I said was, don't think that this is evil, because it is not. These messages are just tools. It's just like another tool. It's just no different than a carpenter having a drill and a hammer and screws to do a job. This also are just tools for me to bring this message. This is a way for Spirit. I mean, I could just sit here in front of the camera and just go blah, 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 everything that Spirit is telling me and implanting in my head, but it's not the same. It's just so much like to see it happen, unfold in front of you. It's more transformative is what I heard. Okay, Spirit, with that, I'm going to close the reading. Is there anything else? This is going to be a long reading. You keep this up. They just want me to bring out this deck. And this is, again, wings. It's internal light. Okay. And like they said, like, this, hearing this message might seem really overwhelming. But like they said, you can go at a slower pace. Look, a new chapter. Seeds you planted in seasons past are now sprouting. Something you have wanted for a long time begins to manifest. Let this be your mantra. I welcome and am grateful for this new chapter in my life. I thank the universe for the many blessings blooming for me. So this is something that you might have tried doing in the past and didn't, you kind of just got off that path and, living in that 3D world, trying to just go to work every day and taking care of the kids and your husband or wife or whatever it is that you're doing. It's easy to get off that path, but it's also easy to get back on that path, because see that they're even on a path here, look, and they're even showing like you can, like there's two different routes that you can go down. You can go down this one or this one, but you know what? In the end, you're always going to end up back on the path you were meant to be on. Creativity. Creativity dances through the space between thoughts. It sometimes spontaneously, effortlessly surrender expectations. They talked about that surrendering too. Play, explore, and have fun. Let your heart be your canvas. Paint the sky. Collide in music. Fall into poems. Make this your mantra. I am a clear channel for my higher self to flow through. And that's actually spirit. Okay, we're going to close it because they will just not end. Oh my goodness, they want me to read this one too. And then I'm closing the reading. They will just keep going and going. I have to cut them off. Oh, spirit, something is coming to life. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to read this one and then this one, and then I'm closing it. One day I will collectively evolve to be as wise as trees and flowers. The love in our hearts shall flow and fill every atom of space, leaving no room for misunderstanding, hatred, or fear. Make that day today. Focus on love and compassion, and your only tears will be of joy. Look, and prayer and meditation is like literally right underneath that. Look, you may not recognize me, but I am all around you. I am in the trees you walk by, and everything you see and do not see in the hidden worlds around and within you. And you, dear soul, are a hologram that shines even brighter in the darkness. All is light. And that's what I was talking about at the very beginning of this reading, how I was talking about how like we're all interconnected, and like all those elementals that are out there, like the mermaids that they try to hide from us, the Pegasus, the fairies, like all these hidden, they're not physically in our 3D world walking around, but they are in an energetically higher vibrational space that you can tap in and connect with them. And that's why I was even saying like the trees and the flowers, all of this, like all of Gaia, these are all spirits. There's, okay, I'm not going to go into that. Okay. So something is coming to life. All things exist within all things. I just finished saying that. As infinite breath lies dormant within each breath, all of creation lies dormant within each thought. Creation is the essence that gives life to matter. Through thought, will, or a hidden desire of the soul, positive news is forthcoming. Something is about to manifest. Yeah, you're bringing it like someone is coming in too. What's this one? Precious moments is ultimately all we truly have is our soul and our memories. Cherish the time you have with those you love and treasure the memory of all who have been part of your journey. Focus on the precious things in life. Lighten up and savor the sweetness in every moment. And that's what they're talking about. Nourish the soul, my God, spirit. That's what they were I was talking about earlier, about how how letting go of the past, like you could actually, like, even though like your relatives could have passed away, or friends or whoever, they might not be, in this 3D world with you, but energetically they are still there, and you can connect with them through prayer and meditation. You absolutely can. It takes time. Like I said, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. So you need to nourish your soul. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. Let it heal you and awaken the sensual and magical by spending time among trees, earth, and sky. Feel the river of life flow through you and know you are a great ocean of light. And that's why I do nature walks, because like I said, even trees, I was even talking about that, how the trees have spirits. There's spirits in the trees, souls. Okay, I gotta close this because they just will not stop. Okay, Spirit, thank you for all the messages. I close this reading, and I hope this is going to be helpful for you on your journey. And again, if you enjoy the reading, and you want to develop your abilities, you just hit the notification button and all my videos will come up, and it'll help teach you where to begin. Everyone's on a different part of their journey, but it will just, the messages will be repeated many times over for you to have some kind of foundation that you can build off of. And with that, I'm going to wish you a good day and hope all is well. Okay, so I was cleaning up and I found the ruin that had fallen, the fourth ruin. And this ruin here, I just want to make sure that you can actually see it. This is called, it's called Radu. And you know what's funny is the element is air. And we had the King of Air card come out. So, and then you know what? This is what Spirit said. This is why they brought this particular ruin out, because they said, I wasn't meant to find it until the very end. And they said that, because this means decision making, and it means balanced. So I think what they're trying to say is, with the three cards that had come up, the original cards, and it had like, you go spiritually to choose the spiritual path, you need to like really think about it, make your decision, and make a decision. And so when you make that decision and you in your meditative state, you say to Spirit, okay, Spirit, I accept this, I accept. You have to call them in because it's free will. So they're waiting for you to make the decision and call out to them, so you can talk to your guides and your angels. And though you think that they might not hear you, they absolutely can. Your ancestors, they can hear you. So you can just think quietly in your mind, or you can speak out loud, and you can say, I accept this journey that you're willing to show me, and I accept this gift, and I'm going to take this path now. And that's what you have to make that decision. So that is the actual end of the reading, is you have to make that final decision for yourself. And when you make that decision, Spirit is going to show you things that will blow your mind. And like I said, my readings are to teach, to give this free information so that everyone can tap in. This is a message. I'm just the conduit, but you could also be a conduit too. And you just have to do this, study what I am teaching in my readings, and you will be as probably better or right up at the same level as me. So, you're already on your way if you're in my readings. So I'm going to leave you with that. And again, it's amazing. So again, it's always that free will too. So you have to make that decision. And that's what this means, decision. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. You have big decisions to make. Okay, so have a good day.